That's what happens when you play D&D, right? Everybody goes to hell. Was this the 80s? Yeah. Everybody's situated. We're going like 200? Yeah. Now we're doing a 15-minute potion. Now we're doing a 15-minute potion. My first trials run, I'm going to get at least enough scales for 1 to 2 items. Okay. Where's the best place to stick them? On the first couple items, maybe, on the DPS champion you're using in trials. Honestly, I would put one item. What I like to do is put one item, or try to put one item on each of the champions that I'm using in my main trials group. I mean, as you start getting restricted and then you'll like make notes. As you get restricted, you see the different restrictions, and your formation changes because it will. Make sure you're adding the other champions that you're using to that, and then give everybody one. Because that way, when you get restricted out, you're not losing a major thing. But if you want, you could just go all in on your DPS, because the DPS legendary effects, if a DPS has a list of legendary effects, it usually should all work for them, whereas others can be hit or miss. It doesn't matter the item you put them on. You don't want to put them on speed champions. It's not about legendary effects. Don't change speed effects. They don't change the basic effect of an item at all. They add a new legendary effect to the item, and those effects are always damage. There are no speed effects in legendaries. It's all champion. It's all based off champion damage effects. So, I mean, I full legendary all my champions, but that's a whole different story from starting off. When you're starting off, no, it's not like gilding, and it's not a rarity. It looks like a rarity, but it's not a rarity. It's a new effect getting added to the item. Think about it like pigments. That's actually the best way to think about it. Think about it like a pigment. Pigments are they're boosting certain things, except it's all support or damage pigments, basically. Because it's just about giving more damage to your party. So having set up one on each of the pushing champions. Again, you want pushing champions, whatever is, because the idea is you're gonna take those. It's the pushing equivalent of building a speed team. Speed teams, you take your speed team and you invest your gems into item levels and speed feats, right? So that you can earn gems faster. With trials, you take your scales and you invest them into your pushing team so that you can push through the higher tiers of trials easier and get more scales because of it, right? Similar ideas, but one is for speed and one is for pushing. So take that similar concept and just apply it to you're putting power on the team that's pushing through trials. Because the goal is to always move up a tier every week if you can. If you can. But it's gonna take putting those legendary effects on there, and then you want to level the legendary effects up. Like there's a whole thing, right? But yeah, the item you put the legendary effect on doesn't matter at all. Doesn't matter at all. What day of the week do trials start? I don't know. When did you start your first trial? That's what it's. It isn't about weeks. When you unlock trials, you can start your first trial run, and it's done 7 days from the moment that you start it. If you don't kill her, otherwise it's done when you kill her, or 6 days, whichever is longer. Click debuff was always kind of a garbage crutch. It just kills your frames per second, slows you down. Like, it's not a good. It was never a good way to push. It's just, for a lot of people, that was the only way they could push. So they did. But once currently, once you start getting legendaries, it's so much power. It doesn't matter. I got to tier 8, but it feels wrong. Like I'm holding the team back. Are you doing your dailies? Are you doing all your dailies? If you're doing all your dailies, you're not holding anyone back. You're doing your contribution. If you can complete every day, you're good. If you can't, you need to shore that up, right? You need to shore that up. Only 3 days? Yeah, that's... You gotta start working on, like, leveling up the legendaries, right? If you can only get 3 days in, and that's not when she's dying, then you're not carrying your full weight, but you're still doing your part, right? Oh god, the Devourer's here. Who said he could show up? Thoughts on the new pirate skins? They look neat. I'm gonna have to buy them on my main, even though I hate buying skins with corrupted gems. I mean, I gotta get the pirate skins. Yeah, but it's fine to be the weakest. I mean, you don't always have to be the strongest link. As long as it's getting done, no one's gonna get mad. No one should get mad at you. Some people might, but screw them. Yeah, my thoughts on pirate skins are, there need to be more. How'd they look? It looked like there weren't enough. There's my answer. How'd the pirate skins look to you? They look like there weren't enough. What are your thoughts on the new pirate skins? I don't think there's enough of them. That's really it. Those are my thoughts. Once every champion gets a pirate skin, which is never going to happen, but you get every champion a pirate skin, and then Control R, like control, and then, like, you know how Control LLL brings up the kill log over here. They need a Control RRR that just sets all pirate skins to default. Oh, it'd be the best. It'd be the best Easter egg ever. No. 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 Don't go. We don't go there. Yeah, we were talking about that earlier, Lydia. About how's the scaling going to be? I don't know. We won't know until it comes out, but it better not be like Fortune's Wheel. I don't think they put that in the game either, Lydia. I need to actually. I'm totally going to ask for the control RR thing. Yeah, if you're on like a pre-made, um, you're in a pre-made. Like I'm in a pre-made, and I don't care as long as we kill Tiamat. I don't care what everybody else does. Like there are times when people can't contribute for whatever reason. I don't care. Like we were doing it with 4 people for a while. As long as my Jarlaxle is in, we're fine. When the game puts Tyrell in for me, then we're screwed. Um, which really means I probably need to just I really do need to do more forge runs. I was just really hoping they'd change that whole mechanic and I wouldn't have to do it. No, Cal, that's control BDSM. It's a whole different thing. Yeah, control XXX would just everybody be naked. Or the funny way to do that is they all go into birthday skins like Jarlaxles. So they're birthday suits. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go look at Jarlaxle's skins. He got the first skin in the game, and everybody was like, I wonder what Idle Champion skins are going to be like. Are they going to be super gritty and dark and stuff? And then the very first skin that comes into the game is birthday Jarlaxle, birthday party Jarlaxle, and he's got like balloon stuff, like a balloon hat and a balloon sword. And we were all like, "Oh, okay, okay, they can do whatever they want." All right, got it. Almost there. Man, they better broadcast racing today. That's all I'm saying. I'm in the mood for some Formula One.